Is 4:30 in the afternoon evening time on this Sunday evening, November 26, 2017. It's time now for the Peter Channel Evening News on this Sunday evening, November 26, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter J. Wiggins. It is 4:30 in the evening time on this Sunday evening, November 26, 2017. Top story in the Peter Channel Evening News is Representative John Conyers allegations put Pelosi in a tight spot as he stepped down from his committee leadership position amid harassment accusations. Al Franken-Embarrassed and ashamed over group allegations. Egypt mosque attacks arrested hid under dead bodies. Another Las Vegas massacre survivor dies weeks later, this time in a hit and run. President Trump blasts Roy Moore's full. Police respond to reporters of a shooter at a mall north of New York City. Bali volcano dust resort international Lombok airport closes. As street tensions simmer, Pakistani law minister apologizes to protesters. Purge of Rohingya lifts popular support to Myanmar's top general. Mugabe will play elder statesman in role in Zimbabwe, says meditator. Trump's fake news attacks could help CNN and DOJ lawsuit, Obama lawyer said. Gun background checks have hit a new record on Black Friday with more than 200,000 requests. At least 2 people were killed and fallen in an explosion near a Chinese port city on Sunday. The Pakistan military has deployed troops to quell anti-blasphemy protests in the nation's capital. A man is in stable condition in a local hospital after a great white shark attacked him while he spearfished at a few hundred yards off Pebble Beach in California. Photo sharing website Immigrant confirmed 1.7 million email address and password were stolen during a breach in 2014. White House consulted Justice Department before naming CFPB critic to lead agency, administration said. Another stock buy record as long as S&P 500 run without a 3% slump. Safety fears slow NASA program as born SpaceX build craft. Veterans Island keeps a surge of states okay medical pot for PSTD. Big Tobacco finally tells the truth in court-ordered ad campaign. Montana director plans to monitor deer disease. Your child is diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. His family's been there. Peter Childers Star is 4:32 on this Sunday evening, and it's time now for a sports report. Chalk up another win for the Pats. It is 7 in a row as they go to 9-2 season with a 35-17 win over the Miami Dolphins. Auburn told us they were not in October. Did we still not believe them? Texas A&M fires head coach Kevin Sumlin. Mississippi State 10 Mellon finalized deal over Florida, and Volunteers finalized a deal to make Greg Giano head coach. Peter Childers Star is 4:32 in the evening time on this Sunday evening, and it's time now for Travis of the Pot. Beep! Let's study off on the MBTA, where it's looking good on the subway, commuter rail, and the ferries. Okay, look at the Dowways and Boways in New England, 95 southbound side. Also at Airport Connector Work, 95 southbound side. Also on Route 15 in Pawtucket. Out in the Cape, it's looking good on 6 and 28. Then the Cape 6 is looking from Sagamore down to Lanes, and 28 is looking from Bourne to Falmouth, and the Bourne and Sagamore Bridge is out. Looking good. 95 on the southbound side. Also on 495 in Mansfield, and 95 southbound side also sold after 152 in North Attleboro. Out of Gillette City in Route 1, southbound side. It is slow for the rent to stretch. Route 1, it's slow on both ends between 95 and 140 in Foxborough, 95 on the northbound side. It's backed up between Route 1 and Sharon all the way to Route 128 in Kenton, Westwood area. And Boston vicinity, 7th Expressway, the northbound side. So for 203 in Quincy, all the way down the JFK Library and the gas tanks. Mass back on both ends. It's backed up between South Boston on the Logan Airport. 93 to the southbound side. It is slow around the second bridge in downtown Boston. Mass back in the eastbound side, also in the Newton area, and eastbound side, it's over the Natick area. 495 on the southbound side, so from 62 in Berlin all the way to Route 290 in Marlborough. 290 eastbound side, also on the Marlborough stretch. Mass back westbound side, so from Marlborough all the way at the Sturbridge on I-84. Mass back eastbound side, so from Bridgefield all the way to Charlton. I-84 eastbound side, also from Sturbridge all the way to the Mass back 390, 395, looking good. 128 to the New Hampshire border. 128 to southbound side. It's slow around Route 3 in Burlington, and northbound side on 128 slow around 2A in Lexington. Western Massachusetts was out. Looking good. 84 eastbound side, also for Hartford stretch. 91 on the northbound side. It's off from Glasgow to Hartford, Connecticut. A4 on both ends of back between Newtown and the New York border. A4 eastbound side slope from Millbury all the way to Cheshire, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway on both ends of back between Greenwich all the way down to Stratford, Connecticut. 95 on the southbound side. It is slow from Stratford all the way down to Greenwich, Connecticut. 95 on both ends back between Greenwich and the Bridgeport. 95 on both ends for the West Haven to Stratford. It's backed up on both ends. 95 on the southbound side, so from Clinton all the way to North Brentford. And 95 on the northbound side, so the Brentford stretch. 95 on the northbound side, so after Route 395 at Waterford. And up north, Everett Turnpike 93 at Sloan, Manchester 89, southbound side, Lewis around the Concord stretch, and 295 on the eastbound side, northbound side, Lewis on Freeport stretch, 89 northbound side, Lewis north of Montpelier, Vermont, and New York State's A789, both ends, and 91 southbound side, Lewis of Canadian Wood and upstate New York, Vermont, and onwards 50 northbound side, Lewis of Southern Quebec headed towards Montreal, and 55 on the northbound, southbound side, Lewis of Southern Quebec, after the U.S. border. Peter Chillin News time is 4:35 on this Sunday evening, and it's time now for a weather report. And take a look at the radar satellite loop. Shows clouds coming in much of the coastal sections of southeast Massachusetts, coming in much of coastal Rhode Island and south coast Connecticut, and coming in much of New York City and vicinity, and down to Hyde Park, New York, as temperatures in the 40s for much of eastern Massachusetts and southern Rhode Island, and down for the coastal Connecticut and New York City vicinity, while it's in the 30s in western Mass and central Mass, and up to northern Connecticut, and stretching up to northern Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, where it's in the 20s and 30s for much of northern New England, and it's patchy snow foliage around White Mountains, New Hampshire, around Berlin, New Hampshire, stretching up to north of Runford, Maine. 3 above temperature reading in Mount Washington, New Hampshire, and snow flurries north of Millinocket and stretching to eastern Maine, and 7 in northeastern portions of New Brunswick, and raining now in central portions of Nova Scotia. Okay. Looking at the current conditions, 40 degrees, the north with humidity of 54%, and its barometer 83 inches, and it's rising slowly as we take a look at the weather outside. And it is clear blue. As it's a clear blue evening over the reservoir, as the traffic moving about on 140, and I see a shot of the half moon overhead in the sky, as it is going to be a cold night in store tonight and a clear one in store. All right, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For tonight, we are going to have clear skies, and it'll be cold. Expecting to be a low of 28 degrees with the most cloudy skies possible. And southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour for Monday. South sky about 46 degrees. West about 7 to 10 miles an hour for Monday night. Mostly coast about 22 degrees. Northwest about 5 miles coming in the evening for Tuesday. Sunday in the most coast about 45, about 41 degrees. Coming in southwest 5 to 8 miles in the morning. Shift to the southwest wind about 8 to 10 miles an hour for Wednesday. Sunday in the most coast about 57, about 29 degrees. Thursday most south sky about 47 degrees. Thursday night, chance rain after midnight, most petrified after midnight, otherwise most clouds about 36 degrees, chance rain 40%. Friday, rain like rain before 8 a.m., petrified between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m., mostly clouds got high about 52 degrees, and chance rain 6%. Friday night, most clouds about 36 degrees. For Saturday, partly Saturday, the podcast about 40, about 33 degrees, and for Sunday, most clouds got about 46 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Evening News at 4:30 on this November 26, 2017 on a Sunday evening. I'm Peter J. Wilson. I hope you all have a good evening and good positive day, and I'll see you at 11 o'clock for the late night report. I hope you all have a good evening.